For the first time in weeks, I was able to schedule a curbside appointment at the local library and pick up books. I got a stack of things that I have been waiting for. Some of these I've been waiting more than a year. So I'm excited, and I'm excited to share this one with you. It is Handmade Animal Dolls by Melissa Lowry, and these are just so stinking cute. There's a lot that I like about this book. It has adorable projects. It has lots of illustrations showing you how step by step things go together. It has got full-size templates in the back, and this is going to start to be a make it or break it for books for me, because I have so many books that either come with a CD, which is getting harder and harder to use, or a little bit less annoyingly that tell you to enlarge the pattern so many 100%, which if you have ink in your printer and the ability to do that, that's fine, but some days you don't. So I love that this book has everything. You are ready to go, and like I said, these patterns are just so stinking adorable, and they're arranged so that they start with the simpler ones. They're all fun little critters. This is Toby. He is a sea turtle. And each one has its own little backstory about which of the other dolls they're friends with. That didn't appeal to me much, but here's Stella. She's cute. They have needle felted details. I believe her eyes and her spots are needle felted. This is Patrick. And Benito. I love Benito. I am seriously tempted to make Benito for my daughter, who is absolutely an adult, but she's also a little bird obsessed, so I could justify that. Also Harry, he's a hedgehog. And I might have some fake fur in my stash that is intended for something else that I could steal a piece from here. Here is Noah Koala. I love the way that she blends felt and fake fur, and these just have so much thought that went into them. And now we're up to adding details and a little more complex dolls, starting with Bernadette the Whale. If there was something I wish, it's the book does not tell you, for the most part, what the dimensions of these animals are. If you looked at the templates in the back, you could figure it out. And it does give you the fabric measurements you need. It just doesn't get the finished size of the doll. Leo has an amazing mane. And there's some detailed instructions on how to do his mane and how to turn it, and some tips for how to manage if it's difficult. Penny, she's a cutie. This is one of those books that I think is like a course. Gives you lots of inspiration, lots of skills beyond the patterns. And Bailey the bat. I am making a bat. I don't know what I'll do with a bat, but I'm making a bat, and I'm trying to figure out how to give my bat a skirt. Emily. Ray Reindeer. He'd be a fun addition to your Christmas decorations. Charlotte. There are some tips with Charlotte on how to do the eyes of cats so they don't look angry. A lot of thought has gone into this book. And then we get to the larger friends. And these are the ones that just capture my imagination. Here's Oliver. He's a raccoon, and he has the most amazing little satchel that you could ever picture. Look at the top stitching. And I'm going to keep saying over and over, it is the details of these that make this such an awesome book. Madeline. Rupert Rabbit. I love the photography. Sasha. She is a ballerina sloth. And just look at the photography. Doesn't that make you want to stitch these for your little ones? None of mine are little. None of mine play with dolls. Morris. Although I can totally 100% absolutely make dolls for myself for my sewing room. Olivia Owl. Again, she's with fake fur to evoke feathers, and she's just adorable. Nigel has the most amazing mane that you have ever seen on a stuffed unicorn. To be fair, I haven't seen a tremendous lot of stuffed unicorns, but... And then we're on to the templates in the back. The dolls with the longer legs have button jointed arms to make them more posable, and there's a whole section on how to do that. If you want to sew animals with clothes, take a look at this one because there's a lot of inspiration here. And like I said, I'm going to sew a bat. I don't know when or out of what, but I'm going to sew a bat. Let me know, have you sewed stuffed animals? It's been a long time since I did one. I've done it in the past and enjoyed it. And these definitely motivate me to want to do it again. It is a newer book published in 2019, so it should still be easily available. And I borrowed this one from the library, but I could see adding it to my sewing room bookshelf. Thanks for watching. I will be back with more videos soon, and more books I got from the library, plus some of my own.